Good morning, group chat. I got a new mic. When someone says an operator is meta, what does that really mean? If I gave you an operator HG never released and told you they were meta, could you tell me their kit and what they do? Unless you can somehow telepathically read my mind through your screen. No. I never really understood the use of the word meta in the sense of Arknights. But before you go to the comment section going, actually, meta means most effective tactics available. That doesn't mean anything in Arknights' world of roles and niches. Determining what the word effective means in meta's definition is a monster of a beast that I don't want to tackle in this video. To me, I feel like meta has become a word to associate with all the agreed upon strong operators, and the main issue I have with using this word is that it doesn't actually provide any meaning other than the operator is strong. Inexperienced players will blindly follow any operator you slap the label meta on. It's basically another word for strong or good, but never actually describes the operator in an accurate sense. You can argue that all meta operators deal high damage, but again, that's still extremely vague. If we compare to operators that the community agrees are meta, Saga and Shelter, there's plenty of other operators whose damage output fits between the two. And this isn't even factoring enemy stats like defense, arts resistance, or damage amplification. I hate using the word because it implies there's a set strategy and a set squad that everyone follows, which is outright untrue if you've looked anywhere in Arknights. Feel free to yell at me in the comments though, cause I'm genuinely curious on what you guys mean when you say an operator is meta. What I think a lot of people mean when they call an operator good is either versatility or extremely strong in their niche. When I say Shelter is good, that is not the real me. That is a skinwalker that has taken my identity. You need to shoot them on. When I say Shelter is good, I'm referring to her versatility. Her third skill is outright broken with an expanded range, defense reduction, long uptime, enemy movement speed reduction, and the cherry on top is big damage. Anyone who says she's not broken needs to get their head checked. The point is, Shelter can be used in 99% of situations to solve your problems, because she is extremely versatile. Have waves of enemies coming at you? Shelter. Need to kill a tanky boss? Shelter. Need someone who can slow? Shelter. A similar thing goes for Nightingale. When I say Nightingale is good, she may not be as versatile as Mountain or Thorns for example, but she is amazing at her job, which is arts damage tanking. With the module that increases her own arts resistance along with the talent and F3 that buffs the hell out of res for all allies in her range, she is the uncontested queen of arts damage tanking. Not to mention her cages, which are powerful ranged attack bait. Okay, so now that we got that sorted, what do people actually mean when they say one operator is better than another? The same rules apply here. They're talking about versatility or performing better in a certain niche. If I say Saria is better than Blumishine, I deserve to be shot in the head. If I say Saria is better than Blumishine, what I'm really saying is that Saria is more versatile than Blumishine. You're not going to need Blumishine's damage-based healing in a lot of situations, since it's mostly negligible when you replace your brain with Arknights, so Saria is the better option because she's more defensive and healing oriented. You can say the same thing about Hoshiguma and Beagle. Hoshiguma is better than Beagle because Hoshi's skill 1 is a carbon copy of Beagle's but with higher stat modifiers, meaning she can tank higher amounts of physical damage. There's a catch to the word better that a lot of people don't realize though. Inexperienced players often use and think it's just a word for replacement. For example, if I say Surtur is better than Mostima, sure you can say that Surtur is used in more situations than Mostima, making her versatile and thus better, but that doesn't mean Surtur replaces Mostima. They don't share one-to-one niches. The easiest example I have is drones. Mostima can hit drones, Surtur can't, making her the worst operator in the game. The issue with the word better is that there isn't clarification on what niche you're comparing between operators. Even though I pointed out the flaws in using these comparisons, I personally don't think there's anything wrong with calling operators good or bad. Good players will actually clarify which parts of the operator kits they're comparing, so most of the time context will do its thing and you'll get your answer. The issue is that not so good players will assume versatility means replacement, and that's where you get your oopsies.
Oh, hey Surtur, what's up? Someone stole your ice cream? Damn, that's crazy. Not my problem though. Surtur, stop, I was joking. Stop, the office is catching on fire, Surtur!
Do these concepts actually matter in your gameplay? If you're a general content player, hell no. As I've said in many previous videos, you don't have to put a lot of effort into AK if you want to get minimum rewards. You just shelter and Surtur your way through all the stages, acquire that Dorito dust, and expand your anime woman collection. But if you want to do cool clears or get into high level gameplay, you have to abandon the idea of meta operators. Niche analysis is an extremely useful tool that I use to identify what I need in a squad composition if I'm doing a stage with hard conditions. Players who make godlike clears don't restrict themselves to only looking at good and meta operators. Now, this isn't to say that they don't use meta operators entirely, but when you're trying to make an optimized clear, you want to analyze every option you have, because ignoring certain operators means you could be missing the answer. The sweaty tryhard players don't go, Chulter would be good here because she's meta, or Dusk doesn't work here because she's an F on the tier list. They think what they're missing map-wise. Maybe it's damage? Maybe it's stall. Maybe the operator they need has to deal ranged arts damage. Maybe it's all of these combined. Then they create a list of operators that fill these roles and think which one would fit best. And voila! You test the solution, and if it doesn't work, back to the drawing board. But if it does, yay! Good job.
Mastima, you need to apologize to Surtur. She lit the office on fire and now we're missing textures. I can't keep paying for all the repairs, so you're just gonna have to pay. Mastima? What? Where'd she go?